Welcome back to Saints Row 2. So there's something I forgot to mention last episode. There's a part when the boss walks up to the top of the stairs. Gat's like, they're like, what happens now? And Gat's like, we listen. When the boss tells Samedi, you're working on the Sons of Schmeddy. And she says, does it have to be them? He replies with an aggressive, the F you say? This is very, very important. Because it establishes that the boss commands that respect. When the boss says do something, you do it. It's important that this be the order of things. If the boss is not respected, if the boss is not obeyed, if the boss is not heeded, and this is foundational, right? This is the earliest stuff that he is telling people to do. If the boss isn't heeded not only in this moment, but in general, then it shakes up the whole order structure. If the boss is not obeyed, absolutely, because he is the dictator, because he is the deciding factor, he is the despot king of the Saints. If he's not obeyed, this destroys the order structure. If Gat follows the boss, but no one else follows the boss, you don't have a gang. If Gat follows the boss and doesn't question his orders, but everybody else questions his orders and makes fun of him all the time, you don't have a gang. You have a crazy person living with you. There's a difference entirely. It's very, very foundationally, fundamentally important that the character the player is playing, the boss, have that respect, be given that respect, because if you're in this position, you've already taken over the city once, you're doing it again. In this position, to contend with the boss over authority is to ask for a whooping or to get, capped or pushed out of the gang. One of those things. And you're most likely going to start with a whooping and get capped if you keep it up. Like, there's just certain prices that have to be paid. You may want your smart and smarmy girl boss character, but the boss, regardless of gender, has to be the character they submit to. Men and women all across the board have to submit to this guy because either this guy is the smartest, the best, or the most efficient, or the most well-rounded in his skills. And the fact of the matter is that the boss is the best at what he does. He is the most well-rounded in his skills. He is the best at delegating things to people and telling them what to do, and gauging people's value and what they can and cannot do. He's the best at getting people going. He's the smartest at knowing how to get these things done, right? He's not stupid, he's not dumb, he's not lacking. The only things that he could be considered lacking are specialized knowledge pursuits. He doesn't know how the Loa dust works. Neither does Samedi. But the specialist in charge of knowing how to make, or of figuring out how to make the Loa dust, likely will by the next time we see the lady in charge of deciphering how to make Loa dust. He doesn't have advanced electronic knowledge because he didn't grow up in that time where the internet was everywhere and everything happened. But were he to find a specialist, then that person would know. But that person would have to respect him, have to treat him like he's the boss. Can you guess who I'm hinting at? And can you guess what I'm hinting she doesn't do? But we'll get to that when we get to Saints Row 3. Anyways, what's necessary for the gang to work, what's necessary for the structure of the gang to work, is that you obey the boss. If you just got canonized, you obey the guy above you, and he obeys the guy above him, and he obeys the guy above him, and they obey the lieutenants, and they obey the boss. They obey the kingpin. They obey the don. They obey the guy. They obey the single best, most effective, capable individual. The most charming, the most powerful guy there. Because that's how these structures work. That's just for the gang to work. On top of that, The nature of how gangs works requires that this be how it works, for the story to work. Because if you are having characters that disrespect the main, like the disrespect Big Boss, and joke about him and make fun of him, and he's presented as this weak and stupid individual who's just really good at shooting, and that's his only skill, and somehow everyone treats him as a respectable and very intelligent guy, while also treating him like he's the dumbest man in any given room, or woman for that matter. It doesn't matter. You just get treated like crap either way. But, like, come on. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Sorry. It's important that not only does the gang structure work because of how it works in reality, but it's important that the gang structure work because of how it works in the story. If you have a group of people that have formed a gang, and it doesn't make any sense why any of them is listening... Ugh. If you have a gang, and it doesn't make sense why any of them is listening to the boss, then it doesn't make sense that anything is going on, that anything is happening. If you're constantly presented with the opposite of what is being shown in game, then it doesn't make any sense that what you're doing produces the results that you get. There's an incoming train, so we'll end it there. And I'll again go further into this in Saints Row 3. That was a good stretch. Okay. 7 minutes of discussion about narrative and gang structure, organizations, and the requirements of the authority structure. And we can finally get to continuing the game. So we've done 2 Schmeddy missions. We got our rifle. We got our long rifle. Our rifle capable of full auto, unfortunately not burst or semi-auto. But it does have a grenade launcher on the bottom, and I've yet to figure out how to get that thing to fire. Because I think I don't have grenade ammo. But I do have the gun. Alright, so we did the strongholds. The next one is a Schmeddy mission up in the Suburbs Expansion District. So we know that the Schmeddy are getting frustrated with our efforts. We know that we are directly attacking their people. We are directly doing things to affect their efforts. We know that Veteran Child is now being pressed to punish people who are stealing, which will likely lead him to find out why he's not getting the returns that he should be, why he's short this week. And so, he's likely to find out that the Saints are moving in, taking over his territory, and trying to replicate his product. He's likely to find out, if he's really good, that Samedi is my teammate. But who knows? The fact of the matter is that Veteran Child is now on the case to figure out what's going on, why he's not making money, and what we are dealing with you. Alright, hold on. It is, however, a long drive, and we are gonna skip this turn, go on the next turn, and go straight down, right down the road. Never, ever stop quoting that video. Okay. Right down the road we find the Schmeddy! Alright, let's put the gun up for now. Let's pull the gun back out. What are you doing, sir? Let's start the mission.
Hello.
Glad you could make it.
You know, a nice robin egg blue would really spruce this place up.
I was thinking more of an avocado.
Ooh.
Hey, can we, talk about the lower dust already?
Right. Sorry. That stuff is very sophisticated. I won't bore you with all the details like acetone and trichloroethane, but there is definitely some very good pot in there.
As long as we can make the shit, it could have embalming fluid in it for all I care.
Making it won't be a problem. I'll give the recipe to Samedi.
Now all we gotta do is stop those fuckers from producing anymore.
Well, seeing as they're turning out so much product, they'd need a... Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What's up?
In college, I dated this guy who would sell for the Sons, and he mentioned that they used to grow all their shit on a farm off campus.
And this is coming up for the first time. Why?
I forgot.
You're right. You are an idiot.
Hey!
Thanks for your help, Laura.
Where are you going?
I got a farm to burn down.
We can just charge into that place.
You don't have to.
What do you mean?
Tobias is outside in the car. He's got a pilot's license. Why don't you just have him fly you over the farm?
You gotta be kidding
love
me.
you, ma'am.
Does it look like I'm joking?
You two are the most wonderful couple.
Destroying this much product just feels wrong.
Look on the
Yeah.
bright side. At least you and Laura get the corner of the market.
I never thought of it that way.
Exactly.
Say, Laura and I's anniversary's coming up. You got any ideas?
Knowing Laura, I'd say either a bacon pan or an automatic shotgun.
Yeah, absolutely most wonderful couple in a criminal gang. Love them. Absolutely love them. Not only has a license, but a helicopter! Or access to a helicopter. This man is incredible. This man is phenomenal. Ah. Come on.
Reminds me of Laura and I's first date. They hate it when you do that.
With your first date, somehow this reminds you of your first date with Laura?
That barn looked a lot less flammable from the outside.
I gotta say, you have an absolutely incredible relationship if this was somehow like your first date. You right, bro. What else do I have to destroy? I can't see for nothing.
Some of the Samedi are trying to make a run for it.
They're not gonna get very far. Fly me in close.
Alrighty. Is that them? No, that's them. Trying to hit the driver. I'm very much missing the driver. Got the driver, I think. Or at least I popped the car. Got him. Alright, so far so good. I don't think you can get the driver. I think the driver has a certain level of damage immunity. Oh well. I'm doing good work, and I think we did it.
Everybody, get out!
Perhaps they did not understand you.
Woo! Ah!
What's up, guys?
The Saints raised my farm.
That's some shitty luck.
A helicopter-mounted machine gun has nothing to do with luck.
Well, how... Yo, can you cut that shit out? You're freaking me out. How did they find out about the farm?
Why don't you tell me?
I don't know what...
Stop lying.
Dude, I said I don't...
And he said, stop lying.
I'm telling you the truth, man. I don't know how they found out.
Then you are not very useful, are you?
I don't know how they found out, but I got some ideas.
Enlighten me.
I used to date this bitch Shandi, and there's a chance, a small fucking chance, that I might have gotten stoned and told her about the farm.
Where is this Shonde?
Word is she rolls with the Saints now.
Let him go. Veteran child, you will go kill this Shonde. If you fail to do this, Mr. Sunchild will burn you alive. Does this sound fair? Excellent. Let's be on our way.
Man. Oh, such good treatment of the villains. Such a right way to go about that. Oh man. Personally discussing with their lieutenant, excuse, like, all right, they've blown the farm. I need answers. I need answers right now. You know, it's so good. The general's such a classy villain. I love that dude. Hippies mourn loss of drug farm. Chief says stash was confiscated. What? Unlocked news helicopter. You've unlocked the news helicopter, now available at crib helipads. You've unlocked Tobias. Call him on your cell phone to have him help you out. Well, that's pretty awesome. Tobias is a real good dude. Alright, where are we headed? We're headed to the base. So, yeah. One thing that I think is incredibly, painfully, powerfully important to keep note of is that when you do the strongholds, you are... Hold on. Alright, I'll get mean. Anyways, when you do the strongholds, you are directly attacking their means of production. You're directly attacking their resources, the ways that they can do these things. You're stopping them from competing with you under any circumstances. When you do the missions are laid up where you are directly, again, attacking their means of production, the ways that they do these things. You're stopping them from having an influence on the community by just destroying their product and, again, the means of production. So, and then you are obviously transferring it to yours. You get a chemist, like a chemist who's willing to work with you, work with criminals to figure out the Loa dust. Then you destroy their farms. Then you prioritize production, cornering the market, meaning that you are now putting them in a bind. Every step is another piece of the puzzle of taking these guys on, directly competing with them. They don't know where your farm is. They don't know where you're situated at. They don't even know who's finding this information out. Until Veteran Child is pressed, and he thinks of his last girlfriend, maybe, probably his last girlfriend, or at least his last notable girlfriend, or, you know, friends with benefits, whatever it is. And then they finally have a detail that can put you under pressure, that can return fire, that can make something look like that can make something a little dangerous for you. They finally, after all that time, have some. But it is you are directly dealing with your enemies and what needs to be done to weaken their power and choke their money supply, strangling them strangling them and making it easier for you to take them out, wipe them out completely. So, here we go.
Nice place you got here, Schmeddy.
What are you doing here?
I've been watching this place. I know you're here alone.
Not for long, I'm not, so you better get the...
Don't make this difficult.
Bitch! Back off! Back the fuck off! You think you walking out of here?
Unless you want a bullet in this bitch, you're goddamn right I am.
Kid, you just made us. You know who I am? Seeing as I'm gonna kill you in a few seconds, I don't really give a shit.
Keep your distance!
No! The brazier! Bless. We'll have to catch up.
Want to see Schmeddy again? You better come to Cox.
Forgot about that joke.
Yo, Pierce, I'm on my way to Stocks. VC told me to meet him there.
Think it's a trap?
Of course it's a trap. It's what I would do. Listen, I need you to find out some other places he might have taken our girl.
I'm on it.
Wait, did I hear it wrong? Hold on. Did I hear it wrong? No, I did not. I forgot about that joke. Oh, I love this game.
I'm coming for you, you piece of shit.
You think I'm scared of you?
If you were smart, you would be.
You can't talk to the triple platinum veteran child like that.
Bitch, you gonna be begging for me to kill you.
We'll see about that, won't we?
That's necessary backtalk and banter, right? You can tell when he's in direct confrontation with you, he's terrified. He does not have the power in the situation. But once he's got his self positioned, once he thinks he's got the heat, like once he thinks he's got the power, suddenly he's got his balls out of his purse. Those balls have been tugged pretty hard, and he's ready to come at you, right? It's not that the enemy is just treating you like crap. It's the enemy doesn't think that you have a chance now. Because the cracking in his voice and the fear in his eyes as he's trying to get out and get away from you, yeah, there was some definite fear in this man. Like, when he didn't think he had the power, he was terrified. It's just so many layers. It's good. It's good. I really love it. Okay. And the thing is that the boss actually does have that threatening aura, right? Because you walked in there, he saw you freaked out. Was desperate to get away from you because he knew if he didn't have Schmeddy as like a body to put between you, a literal bodyguard. But he knew that if he didn't have Schmeddy in between you and him, it was over for him. He respected you without even having to have an extended conversation with you. Man was afraid. Layers. This is good. This is quality writing. Because he respects what you can do and how you've been doing it. He knows the danger. This is not reflected in any other game in the series. Hello! It is time! It's time. I'm here. Pour me a drink and celebrate my arrival, because you'll be having a bad night. Do I have grenades yet? Nope. I don't know how to refill the grenades on this thing. I genuinely don't. Alright, so that's not where I need to go. How do I get downstairs?
They weren't here. You find anything?
Oh!
Yeah, veteran child was scheduled to spend it on track tonight. Want me to get a crew and take him out?
Nah, I want this asshole myself.
I'm gonna take him out personally. And right, like, the idea is that, you know, Pierce offers, hey, you want me to get the guys together and we take him out? And the answer is no, I'm gonna do it personally. I'm gonna make this personal. You're not even questioning that you can take this man out, that you can wipe him out.
That the best
But you
got?
want to do personally.
Shit.
Oh shit is right, motherfucker.
Fuck me.
Did you really think you could hide from me?
This can't be fucking happening.
See you soon.
And that! He was so confident because he straight up lied where to go. And then, when he found out that not only you knew where he was, you beat his ambush, killed all his guys in the area, and are coming to get to him, oh, after all of that, he's terrified. You could hear it again. He's like, no, this can't be happening. It's impossible. No way you did it. There's no way. No. Right? It's integral. This has to be like, It's important when the man is out of his own depth that he act like he's out of his own depth. This was phenomenal. This is so microscopic. But not microscopic, but this is so foundational, this is so important, this is such a small detail, but it's such a big detail. So very, very important. You can't fully understand how much these scenes mean. Like, without seeing 3, 4, and 5 and how poorly they treat with how poorly they treat you. Anyways, this is good writing. It's not a masterwork of writing. This isn't the most dramatic thing you've ever heard. This isn't the most compelling story you've ever had. This is childish. Whoa, sir! That's what I didn't want to happen. I was really digging that car. This isn't the most dramatic and intelligent story you've ever heard. It's childish, immature, vulgar, and base. But it follows the principles required to tell a good story. The villain is on the back foot. He is uncomfortable and not having a good time. He has set up an ambush for you, and that ambush has failed. You're coming to get to him. You're coming to personally take him out. He's terrified. It's important. And the best part? There is no escape for Veteran Child. There is absolutely nothing Veteran Child can do. When I arrive at the location, I will deal with Veteran Child in an aggressive manner. It will be swift, it will be efficient, and it will be brutal. Look, he even had more people, right? He was stationed, he had stationed here more people to protect him. Because even though he didn't expect you to make it out of there, he wasn't stupid and thought he was going to be living it up, sipping margaritas on the beach in a week. Or presumably whatever it is that Veteran Child thinks would be a fun thing. But yeah.
Oh God, you think you can kill me at my club?
She's awake. Let's see. Find a way to separate Shondi from Vetchi.
Stay the fuck away from me!
Hey, don't worry, bro. Hold on.
Say stop me!
Oh, dang it. Because he hadn't properly grabbed onto Shondi, I was like, yeah, sure. I just keep doing damage. Okay, so until he reloads, you actually get like a freebie. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta play it safe here. Till I regenerate. You jerk! I'm trying to regenerate. I'm like a worse Wolverine. Man, that's 3 times regeneration speed. That's brutal. Nothing compared to you, kiddo. I'm the coolest man in the building. There's nothing you can do. Man, I laid into him, but there was a damage cap. There we go. Mission complete.
Shondi, you okay?
My ex-boyfriend's a dick.
Pretty much, yeah. I can't believe you got your ass kicked by that chump.
Did I mention that my ex-boyfriend's a dick?
You should go home and rest.
If by resting you mean smoking an ounce, then hell yeah.
But look at that. In the background there, the general's watching. Gen X DJ found murdered. Oh my gosh! That's terrible. But the general's watching. The general was aware of the plan and was keeping an eye on those things. Not to mention, even when Veteran Child is going through with... Is this the one where we get drugged up? I think it is the one where we get drugged up. Even when Veteran Child is in a position where he thinks that he has the advantage, even when he's, like, directly face-to-face with the consequences of his actions, those wheels look so tiny, bro! Even when he's directly face-to-face with the consequences of his own actions, he's still using Shondi as a bodyguard to protect himself from you, because he respects the danger that you present, because you're that powerful, you're that capable, you're that intelligent, you're that smart. And during that whole time, he doesn't expect you to have flashbangs, and admittedly I didn't have flashbangs at the time, but He doesn't expect you to have flashbangs and will disorient him, distract him, and allow you to take him out. So, yeah. That was really cool.
What's going on? No shit. I mean, why are we at a frat party?
If I can drink free, I'll meet anyone. My ex called me and said he got some dirt for us.
That's a
I
nice
thought I
detail.
killed your ex.
Different ex. Now come on.
What's up, Shondi?
Hey Blake, what you got for me?
White Widow?
I was talking about the info you called me about, but pass the piece.
Earlier today, I went to Shivington to find party favors for tonight. While I was buying, I noticed some Samedi wheeling in a bunch of chemicals into a building.
You sure?
I know a drug lab when I see one.
I'm gonna blow up some dust labs. You wanna come?
You go have fun. I think I'll stay here.
Suit yourself.
So, yeah. Shondi is smart. There's two. There's two hammerheads here. This one looks way better than the one I did up. I just have to increase the size of that front tire. It's so silly. It's so comically tiny. The car could not survive that. Yeah. Shondi does drugs. She's pretty relaxed. Good at getting information. Smart enough to know when she's not smart enough to do something. This is a character with depth and value. Right? She was hesitant about fighting the Sons of Schmeddy because she knew Veteran Child, because Veteran Child was running the Schmeddy. Like, she knew, and she has reservations, she has, you know, an identifiable, clear-cut character. There's no reason that anyone could consider this really a bad character. This is a full character. You know, she's not physically strong, but, you know, she does what she needs to. Oh, hold on. She does what she's good at. And she does what she's good at very well. Oh, hold on. There we go. Hit the second location. Scusi, scusi. Alright, let's get driving down here. Whoa, dear. Not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. Destroy the dust labs. Just prowling on through these buildings, prowling on through the rooms. Come on, Schmeddy, you can do better than that. You gotta learn how to aim. None of you guys can fire a gun for jack. Is that all? That is all, okay. To the third location! Whoa, guys, I understand you want to help, but don't help. And wouldn't you know it, we're at the third location. Thankfully, the Sons of Schmeddy didn't knock me too far.
When these people gonna get it? This is Saints territory.
Yes, everywhere is Saints territory. Where is... how do I get upstairs? Oh! Wait, no, that's how I got in the room. Is it in there? No. I'm a little lost. Oh! I see it. And it should be... in this room. Door's locked.
Take a deep breath, assholes.
Haha! Ventilation closed. No. Hold on. Sorry about the frame drops. That's just actually happening in game. To the 4th location. How do I get out of the room again? Let's get out of here. Reload the gun. All right. Take my ridiculous car to the 4th location. I think I can just cross over through here. Well, if I were a better driver, I would have definitely done it. Oh, this is it. No, it's not. This is it.
Anyone else want to play?
There we go. Kick the lab. Take out the technicians. That's 2. Why isn't forward working? Okay. 3 technicians. Take the key. Did I not grab the key? I did grab the key. Excellent. Destroy the dust labs. Well, that worked out really well. And now it's not. That works. Oh. Ain't it wonderful? Little fireworks show for the locals. I think they'll be happy. Alright, hold on.
Oh, that's not good.
Dang it! Wait, did I do it? I did it! Let's go!
What are you thinking, my friend?
It's beautiful.
And expensive.
More money will come.
You had best be right. Between the farm and this fire, we cannot afford to have anything go wrong with our next shipment.
Don't worry, General. The shipment will be safe.
These saints are proving themselves to be quite the nuisance.
Then perhaps it's time we speak to their leader.
Okay. Burning down the house. Shivington in Flames by Sean Rose. Classified Ultor base. No specifics on that, it's all in Latin. But we got gang customization cars. We've unlocked the first set of gang customization cars. Access them in the hideout. Gang vehicle customization. Well, now, how did you do this one? Let's get out of Dodge. So, a veteran child figured out that it was Shondi. He found Shondi, captured her, brought her to an area to do whatever, well, sorry, to potentially torture and or ace her. Hold on. Then, we took out veteran child. Next mission, we destroy their factories and their means of production. This urges the bosses to get in contact with the boss. This urges the lieutenant, the top lieutenant? Anyways, this urges the lieutenant, his vice president, whatever, to get in contact with, I suppose it'd be equivalent to the capo, the consigliere? Anyways, this encourages them to get in contact with the boss. Let's find out what that means.
Where am I?
You are sitting with your betters, my friend. I wanted to see the face of the individual who had caused me so much trouble. So far, I find the experience to be underwhelming.
Who the fuck are you?
I am the man whose property you stole and destroyed.
Oops.
You needn't dwell on your mistakes. You will not live to learn from them.
That's so?
I'm afraid it is.
Who the fuck are you?
They call me Mr. Sunshine.
Well, listen, Sunshine. I don't care how fucked up your face is. I ain't scared of you or that other asshole.
Pity. Gentlemen, I'm through meeting with my adversary. If you please, dispose of this trash.
Of course, General.
You're a general? Did you hear that? That asshole thinks he's a... Shit! This is a bad time to be fucked up.
Oh, well, the good news is there's a speed car right here.
What did you do, boss? The Samedi are tearing our place apart.
Shawnee, this plastic box stole your voice.
Holy shit, are you high?
I really like your hair, Shawnee.
I'm gonna die. Great.
Oh, so the first knockout of that one dude was really good. Unfortunately, taking out the gun and hesitating on capping the dude led to getting my hand probably damaged, maybe not broken, and then knocked out entirely. By the time I woke up, I'm blasted. But even in being blasted, I'm still capable enough to recognize the situation for the danger it is after the guys bring out their guns. This is good. It shows that the skill of the boss is not limited to just being sober. Rescue Schmeddy, round 2. Unfortunately, the depth of being high or blasted is, well, the screen shakes around a lot. It's not that difficult to manage, really.
Here's called. The Samedi are tailing him back here. We gotta give him a hand.
So what has happened after what we've done is that we've done so much damage to them, they wanted a personal meeting. So they've also done, while trying to take out the head of the snake, myself, they've also sent their crew to destroy our crew. To come here with a righteous fury and passion and destroy everything that we've built. This is an intelligent and smart move. It's also reciprocal with what we've done. You know, it's the eye for an eye kind of thing. You've destroyed all like X, Y, or Z of what I've got. I'm now going to, you know, like you've destroyed my farm. Now I'm going to destroy your prostate kind of level of stuff. It's exactly the kind of thing that. It's exactly the kind of thing that Sonny was riling up in the Tatalias, or that the Tatalias were riling up in Sonny, that, well, unfortunately, due to them understanding who and how Sonny acts and how Sonny is, ended in Sonny's early, premature demise. Maybe I can blast their car through this car so I don't have to... If you're gonna stand in front of my gun, I'm not going to hold back. It is your fault entirely. Also, classic Pierce.
Pierce, you gonna start killing people, or do I gotta do all the work?
The sass! The sass! That was beautiful, Schmeddy. Wonderful, wonderful sass. Every bit of that was perfection.
I can't do this by myself.
That's a lot of dudes. There we go.
Too easy.
We did all that while blasted. Once again showing the innate skill of the boss. Hello.
How you feeling?
Comfortable. And very hungry.
You need help standing up?
No, I'm good here.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
You know, there could be some more guys looking for you.
You could take them, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's good.
Fucking lightweights.
So the boss who doesn't do as much drugs does all of that while high. And then is justifiably chided for being a lightweight. Saints leader in drug-fueled orgy of violence. Rumors suggest Loadust is involved. You got the Schmeddy melee! You got the capoeira, which involves the breakdancing kicks to the face. The first thing I do is set myself on fire. Alright, well, let's change that out. I think it's in the wardrobe? It's not in the wardrobe. Don't change the wardrobe. I will take $4,000 from my stash. I don't need $4,000 from my stash, but I'm gonna take it anyways. We got the elevator in here yet? We do not have the elevator in here yet. Ugh. That's the only downside of the early stages. Is you don't have the elevator. I don't remember when you get the elevator. I don't know how many missions it is, but it's a number of missions. Then you get an elevator that just warps you down in there, and you can, when you end up in there, you can pop right back out. Now, where's the next Schmeddy? We got his mission and a stronghold. So let's take out this. Let's venture on over to the college campus. Sorry, when I pre-film a bunch, it's more difficult to maintain. Actually, let's go to semi-broken. Pre-film a bunch, it's more difficult to maintain function. It's a lot of work. This is the third hour in a row. I don't know how people do this, like, all the time. Ah! I'm like, you gotta give respect to people who do, like, how, like, do these things for extensive periods. It's rough. It's not physically exhausting, it's just mentally exhausting. So, like, I could go out and go lifting, which would be good. Honestly, I'd probably feel really good about that, and I probably should do some... I should do some chores, do some manual labor here. Soon. We'll do normal profile. Long wheel size. We'll get that 8. It's pretty low, but not too low. Rim size, normal profile. Spinners, none. Rim styles on bling. We're going to go to standard. Rim 1. Then hubcaps. Style 13. Hold on. No, I'm not. Gotta bling. I gotta take off the spinners. There we go. Then standard. Rim 1. Hubcaps. Style 13. Purchase. Then rear axle. Spinners, turn those off. Go to bling. Go to standard. Hubcaps on style 13. Tire tread number 2. Rim size number profile. Wheel size 12. Wheel width 4. Purchase. Grills. Option 1's good. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I actually really do like option 1. But we'll buy option 5 so I can switch back to option 1. Wait, I don't have to do that. I have maximum respect. What am I thinking? Let's stick with option 3. Front bumpers looking good. Rear bumpers. Ooh, I like 5 better. Roofs. Hold on, I can't see what the real question about the roof is. Okay, so we got with a sunroof, full roof, off. Oh, there we go. 5 is what I want. Side skirt, we got option 3. Let's stick with option 2. Looks snazzier. Spoilers, got option 3 or 4. I actually think option 2 looks pretty good. Exhaust tips. We got option 3. But I like option 1 better. Mirrors. We got option 1 or 2. We'll stick with option 1. It's lower. Eh, it looks uglier, actually. Colors. Body color. Paint all. Nope. Trick metallic to Harlequin purple. Trim color. Paint all. I know the Exchange colors are black and... or sorry, purple and gold, but let's face it, that's gauche. Alright, wonderful. Miscellaneous color. What? Well, let's go with Harlequin purple. I don't know what the miscellaneous color is. Let's get out of here! We've got a stronghold to do and a mission to do. Why can't I get up? No! I can't get out! I've lowered the nose too far. I can't actually get on top of the sidewalk. No, don't push me back on the road. I can't get out that way. Oh, alright. Excellent. Now, to the college! We've got to correct some things. I do really like this Hayate Z, like Z20 or whatever it is. Looks really cool. Looks really cool. It's like a mix between the... Actually, it kind of looks like a... VW Beetle. But a little different. I don't know. I really like the design. I think it's pretty cool. And it does help that I've got the wheels done up the way I'd like to have them done. Alright. There's a tree there. Turn here. It's a straightaway to the college. It's a straightaway to the college. I gained no extra height from that. Truly a shame. Alright. What do we do?
Every year, Stillwater U has a cultural day in the student union where all these different clubs will do stuff like set up booths, pass out pamphlets, give away couscous, whatever.
Nice.
Anyway, the Sons of Samedi are going to be there to do recruiting. If you hurry up, you can take all those assholes out.
Interesting. I think this is a great idea. I really still don't have grenades in this thing. Man, if I had grenades in this thing, it'd be really fun. I still don't know how to get grenades in this thing, but it'd be really fun if I had grenades in this thing. Where's the next one? Where you at? Is that him? No, that's not him. Oh, found him. Got him. Gotta be better than that to get me, kiddo. To the student union! Away! And my legs gave out. The threshold for ragdolling from falling is a little too short. That's a lot of guys! That's a lot of guys! Oh my golly goodness me! That's a lot of guys! Would you have the whole gang in here? Jeez! Alright. Almost done. Hello, goodbye. Who's in here? Looks like no one to me. And it better be no one to me. Because the time is now in this, the 21st century! Ah! Where's this man at? That was a dumb idea. Hold on. Oh, can't get through that. How do I... Oh, around the corner. Okay, hold on. Got him! Oh, there goes the shop. And there go the cops. Well, the good news is, the stronghold's over. We did it. I don't have to pay for my actions. Quad Day spreads hate and violence. Schmeddy infiltrates student event, make millions in drug money. By Victor Duarte at the Stillwater Gazette! That's odd. Okay. Let's get out of the building and act like I wasn't the one holding the gun. Because we've got places to be and... I can't think of the second half of the phrase. Wow, I'm drawing a genuine blank. I can't think of what the rest of that phrase is. Huh. Well, okay then. Well, okay then. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, nice. Okay. Gonna be a long drive, but not too long. Wait a minute. Is that where they kept the mountain in? Oh, interesting. Sorry. I'm thinking about the way that Saints Row 1 was built. This reminds me of the way that the mountain was on the edge of the island before. But it looks like instead of having the mountain on the edge of the island and then going to the mainland out here, they trimmed down that, so here's the mountain, and it covers this section, but it then does not go into mountain. And so, this area, I could assume that because of the amount of time this boss has spent in the hospital, this area was developed after he after he exploded. In this area, well, they cut this out. This was actually mainland turf. It was an impassable mountainous ridge. So, that change can't be reasoned with where the game and the location is, but the one police can.
I can't take all this sitting around. When you gonna let me come out and do some dirt with you?
Don't take it the wrong way, Pierce. I'm just used to dealing with shit myself.
Heads up, Pierce.
Oh!
Come on!
Sorry,
Lame.
girl. No self-respecting brother plays hacky sack. Why you got the
Bro.
cheerleader calling the shots and not me?
Right here.
Pierce, I put you in charge of the Ronin. What more do you want?
I can do more to help.
Do you know how the Sons of Samedi are still moving product after we torched their farm and drug labs? No? Then shut the fuck up.
Boom.
Why you gotta be like that?
Because you
I'm
gotta
just
be
saying,
like
don't
that.
bitch unless you got a solution.
Guys.
My solution is to do more than wait around for one of the 600 guys Shonda used to fuck to give us a call.
There's a bunch of helicopters dropping cargo over Samedi territory.
How the hell you know that? Gotta be fucking kidding me.
I tell you what, Pierce. If you want to watch me blow up some helicopters, you're more than welcome.
Oh,
About
man.
time you took me along.
Pierce.
No, I'm serious. I'm always on time. I always listen. I always pay attention.
Pierce. Helicopters.
I know we're looking for helicopters. I told you I got this.
The fucking helicopters are here, Pierce!
Shit!
There's a great humor to the interactions with Pierce in this game. Pierce is actually really good at what he does, and he's not a dumb guy. But
You know how to do some damage in this thing, huh?
but he gets no respect. And it's not to be mean, but it is very funny that of the people, he is the one that, again, he just doesn't get respect for what he does. It's the running joke, for real. And it really works in this game.
Another chopper is coming!
Because if you think about it, Pierce is kind of an every character that doesn't really have a position, because every other position Pierce could be filling is filled. So, you've got the strong guy who was with the boss from the old days. He's strong and smart, and he's really good at shooting. Well, that's Gan. So you've got next... Blast this guy. Next you have the smart person, who gets what they need without overt force. Well, that's Shawnee. Shawnee gets everything she needs through charisma, seduction, ex-boyfriends primarily, but she gets what she needs through conversation and communication. So, you know, that's not something that that's not a role Pierce can take, because Pierce is already because Shawnee's already in the role. Then you have what's next? Then you have the loyal new guy, who's good, and that's I don't know what role Carlos fills, but Carlos's role is another role that Carlos is like, you know, new friend of the boss who is willing to do whatever he wants, like kind of like a Labrador-esque attitude, which is highly desirable. Willing to do whatever the boss wants and willing to work with the boss. Buddy, it wasn't my fault. It was the guy. It was nowhere to be found. Go ahead, do it again, kid. Anyways, go through this dialogue exchange again.
About time you took me along.
Pierce.
No, I'm serious. I'm always on time. I always listen. I always pay attention.
Pierce. Helicopters.
I know we're looking for helicopters. I told you I got this.
The fucking helicopters are here, Pierce.
Shit!
But the loyal new guy, who's willing to do whatever the boss wants, is also Carlos. So Carlos fills that role. So every role in the gang that can be filled is filled. You got the strong, tough guy who's really good with guns and bros with the boss from the old days. Yeah, guy who's really earnest and wants to do everything the boss wants to prove himself. That's Carlos. Girl who knows all the secrets and tricks and knows how to get information without being hostile and aggressive. That's Samedi.
Hang on tight.
So, in this way, and for this reason, it's completely okay that Pierce is the guy made fun of the whole time.
There's another helicopter!
It's not that... Oh my goodness. It's not that Pierce can't be appreciated, it's not that Pierce shouldn't be appreciated. Pierce is, again, really good at what he does. However, Pierce's role in this game is punching bag. And that's okay. Dang, come on, Pierce, drive this thing! Anyways, Pierce's role in this game is punching bag. Verbal punching bag, and that's okay. Because that is a role he is fulfilling uniquely to himself. Again, he's not an incapable fellow, but it's funnier to make fun of him. Now you might say, well, didn't you just spend 8 minutes in the early part of this episode saying that, you know, people need to be treated with the right amount of respect and these things need to happen in certain ways, otherwise it's damaging to the structure here? True. But the people that he's contending with on this, the people who are joking about him, are the people at the highest level. You've got the lieutenants, Samedi and Carlos. And Carlos, I don't think actually partakes in it. It's just Samedi, the boss, and Gap. So you've got some of the highest level guys taking jabs at each other, even though the highest level guys are all incredibly capable. I don't know where the next helicopter is, and I don't know if it's going to show up, which is really frustrating me.
Pull over, we'll take a boat.
Oh, okay, good. But the only people who are making fun of Pierce are the highest level guys. The people below Pierce cannot step to him, cannot come at him, cannot compete with him, cannot threaten Pierce. He is genuinely trusted and genuinely relied upon by the boss to do these things. So, yeah. he is respected. He is treated well by the boss. He's just not, in these instances, getting what he believes he's owed. When the reality is, he's getting exactly what he's he's getting exactly what he is owed, based on his service and his capacity there. He spent no time on the Schmeddy, trying to learn it. He wants to be put in charge of the Schmeddy, but he can't do what he would want. Like, he can't take care of the Schmeddy because he has no information, can't do anything with the Schmeddy. Where's the helicopter?
Chopper's over there!
It better be. Oh, come on.
Do this all day.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one? It's in the air. I can't see it. Don't fail me for this game. The game had better not fail me for this.
We gotta get back on shore and grab a ride.
Pierce driving casually like somehow it's totes McScroat's cool to just drive very slowly. Ah! Let me out of the boat! Purchase a new vehicle. Well, no, I don't need that. Alright, Pierce, come on.
People should just sit
Drive the
down
car.
and talk out their differences. Jesus! And I just had the info.
You see that? Now that's a textbook carjacking. Now this is what we need, some drive-by music.
So it's time to take a moment here. One of the greatest shames that I'm suffering here is that I can't run the mix because it's all copyrighted music, all stuff I'd never get any freedom to play without some company just jumping down my throat and ripping out my intestines. But one of the features of the game is that when you're driving around and listening to the mix, there are certain songs that every voice for the boss sings. And I think it's... one of them is Take On Me, that's my favorite. It's both my favorite song, and it's really funny to hear the boss screw it up. The next is... hold on, the next is Everybody Wants to Rule the World. There's a number of songs that can be sung by the boss. The boss is a terrible singer and cannot sing at all. It's very funny. And it's endearing when the boss does it. Pierce is playing a song that can't be played because I've turned off the audio in the game. And he sings it terribly, and because it's Pierce, because it's, you know, he's singing terribly, it's given the proper amount of disrespect. Unfortunately, though, I believe if I have the audio off, he won't do the singing, and so...
Are you shitting me?
We missed the whole joke. It's a genuine shame. It's one of my favorite jokes in the game, and... because of copyright, I can't do it. I can't let the joke play out. Come on. Show me the helicopter. Where's it at? Don't tell me we got screwed on that. I only have so many minutes. Oh!
Son, you're no Neo.
Yeah, he's supposed to be singing here because of the music. Unfortunately, even though it's very funny and the boss is actively insulting him, it's the greatest shame of having to run this on like this, because you can't hear the joke, and it's a really good joke. It's funny. Pains me.
You know why I am here.
I do.
Some brutality right here.
I took no pleasure in this, my friend, but a price needed to be paid for failure.
Don't worry. I only need one ear to hear the whispers of the Loa.
I know that you will fix this.
Of course, General. Do not worry.
Talk about a psychopath. Yeesh. Okay. Ugh. It has been a long time. And as my phone is my recording device, I'm running out of battery power. I don't think I have time to dally. So, we are going to call it here. If you watched all the way through to the end of the video, thank you. I appreciate that. If you enjoyed it, treat yourself to some ice cream or something. I don't care. Good evening. If you're watching it at any other time of day, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.